Alright, hello, I am Captain Dudeman, and this is episode 4 of my long-term world. And as you might see, the house looks a little bit different than when I last left it. It was basically just poles, I believe, and I completely finished that. There's a little something on the left there that I'm not going to show yet until I go through what I've done here. I like the little bit of a sloped mountain, sorry, sloped roof. And I will actually be right back. I forgot to feed my cat. Anyways, I am back now. Sorry about that. I forgot. I knew I had something to do right before the video, but now it's done. So here's the starter house. Sorry, I'm a bit out of breath because I just ran as fast as I could. So I guess here's the scenic view of it. It's very small, very closed in. I've got some flowers around. I've got the campfire in the middle, and that is the only lighting source right now, I believe. And I'm really loving the new lighting system. I plan to make a bigger house in this episode, which I have already started. You can kind of see a little bit through that window there, especially when I angle it like that. It's a little bit modern style, and it's not really using blocks I would ever choose myself to use in a build for myself, but I'm just trying to go out there and build with something that I haven't used before. I'm very excited about this path here. I I really wish I was recording for most of this, but I just had to take some time off just to mentally heal and all that. And I I do have a few screenshots of this area from one of those trees. I think it was that one maybe, where you can see the house again. And this path looks really good. I think the best way to see it would be from up this one. That's not the way. This is the way. And no, I wasn't just quoting The Mandalorian, I was just confused on my own entrance. That looks like it leads the way, if I can land it. Oh, there was literally one right here. Could have used that. And then I'm going to have to fall into that one. Luckily it's diagonal, so I have a little bit more of a breathing room. Or I'll die. Oh boy. I've really been collecting up my levels to get my first enchantment done, which I believe I need 24. There's the house. I believe I'm using bricks as the roof, and it's kind of hard to see here from here, but I've done what I did down below there at my starter house. I really should just call it like the hanging basket or something. So it's got the copper and the bricks, and they're scattered around, and I'll wait until I get over there to explain it all, but that's the starter house. I used mossy cobble because I've learned, obviously, moss combined with cobblestone, so I did that. And there's a bridge that I made because I got a horse, and there's a village over there. There's a whole lot of stuff that I gotta catch everyone up on. Everyone meaning the one person who's watching the series. Hopefully there will be more, but who knows? I don't think anyone's really watched the entire thing because it's just a whole lot of content to go. Well, the issue is not all of it is as good of content as it should be. If I knew how to edit, I would edit out like when I had to go feed my cat there, and probably would have waited until I got my or caught my breath before I started. But I already did my little intro there, so that's the boat. I need to make the underside of it, as you'll see a little later on, it is still flat, and I want to make it look like it's a boat that's just hanging off the edge there. And that's still the starter house. I think I showed it from here. I think it's a little better from over there. I'm either gonna land on that vine or I'm gonna try to MLG it. Either way, I'm gonna die. Or I guess that's a jump you can make. Who knew? See how the path just kind of winds down? The best views, I think, from that one. And I don't think there's a quick way down. Unless there is. Maybe there is. Okay, this is... I don't think I can run... No, I can run that. Yeah, I can run that. Oh, I've always hated vine parkour, but since I chose to live in this jungle here, I've kind of had to learn it a little bit. Ooh, that looks cool. I have not been over there, so if I do go over there, I have seen that portal. I've looted it. If I go over there, that's all new. I have seen somewhat that way, a tiny bit that way, and over there there's some fun little world generation glitches where it was an ocean when I made this world in the snapshot, and then the next snapshot came that changed the generation again, so it's an ocean with the sheer cutoff where another biome starts, and it wraps over an ocean monument, which I've never actually looted, but I guess if I get enough axolotls, I could take it out potentially. And I have a path made through there. I'll show how that looks on my horse. That tree I have marked to not break because it's very good for getting screenshots. Speaking of, this is where I wanted to get the view from. You can kind of see how it winds up there. I really like that type of path. I don't know if this is the best way to do it, but I just kind of like it. And I have no idea why the copper has oxidized so quickly in this stretch. That's the old stuff that I think that was in the last episode 3, which is not up yet. I'm actually uploading episode 2 as I speak, and it's at like 78% done, so I will probably be finished recording this one before episode 2 is finished uploading. I plan to upload whenever I can. The issue is, because these are hour-long, hour-and-a-half-long videos, it does take 8, 9, 10 hours to upload, and I don't see a way that I can pause uploads, and I guess the best idea would to start it at night, but I haven't tried that yet, and also I don't trust my laptop to survive that long with its battery life. And I don't know if it's bad to keep your laptop on anyways for that long. I'm going to try to MLG this. Watch me. No. Okay, never mind. I backed out of that. Well, I guess karma got me. So anyways, I want to make a waterfall that goes down here. As you can see, it's kind of laid out. I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking of making a whole stream up here, like have it start up where the weed is and then just go all the way down. And there's a nice little cave. I'm gonna sleep and then get on my horse, which I have here. I've got this horse and this donkey. I am very happy to have this donkey. Once I get another carrot, I am making a mule, because mules are the best rideable mob. And for the longest time, my bed here, I kept that outside, like right there. And also I've got a makeshift little, it's not really, I wouldn't call it a super smelter at all, because it's just one furnace, but it automatically smelts things. I'm using bamboo to power it, because I've only had one mining session, which by the way, that's what I got. Got 2 axolotls. So I think, yeah, I've had that pickaxe for a while. I got these 10 diamonds, and it was a whole big thing. I kind of wish I recorded it. the cave that I went through, there's a cross somewhere. Yeah, over there. I always mark where the exit of a cave is that I've been with the cross, just so I can see it, because it really stands out on most terrain. Even when it's crowded with bamboo, I can still see that. And I'm glad that there's a village not too far from spawn. I think I'll take the horse today. I really need to get more cows and sheep going because I need orange wool for the floor of the house. Because I don't know, I just decided to use wool for that. It's an orange block. Well, orange wool is an orange block. Oh boy, my inventory is a mess right now. These are things you should do off camera and clean it all up. So then you've got a nice fresh start, but whoops. So this is the path. I really like this part because it was basically just clear a 2 wide path. And then I got so sick of doing the thing where you jump your horse, wait till it sinks, and then jump your horse again to get across there, so I just made a thin diorite bridge there. I might change it eventually. I've got this little path. I basically just cleared the shoreline because that was the quickest way. That a creeper blew up on me once, and I still haven't patched up the hole. And then here's the copper bridge, which might never actually fully oxidize because I'm only on it to cross, and I also got a really nice screenshot of this river. It's just really cool looking. Like, oh, it's this view. Okay, so that view, reverse F5, and there we go. Isn't that insane? This is a river in Minecraft. They used to be like 5, 10 blocks wide, 1 to 2 or maybe 4 blocks deep. And then you've got this thing. This is like what the oceans were pre this update. Like, that's insane. I've got some cows held up there. There's my mining location. There is an amazing aquifer, and it's just beyond the bridge here. It's right there. And there's not just one, there are multiples in this region. This thing just goes and goes and goes until about there. And that's Y26 from the surface. I might die. Y26 and the surface, I believe, is 64, 63, something like that. So that's 40 blocks down. And pre this update, that would be like a little tiny puddle, a little tiny pond. And instead it just goes as deep as you can imagine it could. Unless you have a really big imagination, and then in that case, it doesn't go as deep as you can imagine. Wow. Oh, no. Too far down, too far down. That's not good, that's not good. Oh, I'm not even holding space. Okay. Oh, out of there. So I've got access to most of the wood types. Surprisingly, my favorite is nowhere to be found. I think I might have... No, I actually might have found spruce, now that I'm thinking about it. So obviously there's jungle, there's dark oak that I think you might be able to see. I don't think you really can, but it's somewhere between the birch and the jungle. And then obviously oak trees. There's a really nice looking savanna over here. And also the village is over here, and my sheep pen is here, which I will be stopping by to grab some wool. And the issue with having the farms this far away is the animals unload and they don't restock their wool, which is kind of annoying. I'm gonna have to move them closer eventually. So there's a flower meadow out there, which I've grabbed some allium that you saw in the house there, and some lilac. And I've killed most of the cows in this region that did not follow me to there. I'm gonna keep the cows and the sheep separate from now on, just to make it easier. There is a massive cave over here. A massive cheese cave, I should say. The mega kind. And I fell into this thing. And I got like the luckiest fall. And I'm not talking about this. This baby's small. That is where I fell in. And I think I must have landed, yeah, I must have landed in that water splat there. And it looks really cool in there. I would consider making a base in there since I haven't started mining in that section at all. I was getting acacia here from the savanna, which, what is this biome? Oh, okay, I guess this is just a savanna. This is what the savannas look like. They're this high above sea level. That's good. That's cool. This is the village, which I don't... Oh, they have melons. Yes! Finally another crop that isn't wheat. I did have one carrot at the start of the series, and then I died. Why am I using shears? That's wasting my shears. Well, now I've got melons. Now I can make instant health potions once I get blaze rods. Which I believe there is a nether fortress right outside of my portal spawn. I believe all of these are wheat. Yeah, they're probably all wheat. And those are pumpkins or melons. Either one, but I tried harvesting the seeds. You really gotta just wait on those. I don't know if I've looted all of the houses yet. I must have. I know I got those because that's where I found a saddle in a village chest. That is like a... Ooh, look, grass. Might as well take the seeds. I found a saddle and something else. I forget what it was. I found two very useful items from one single village chest, and I really like how they updated the loot secretly. Or maybe that's always been part of the loot system, and I just never realized. Like I knew maybe in blacksmiths they would do that. Ooh, banners. Is that new too? Man, there's so much stuff that gets added to Minecraft, and some of it I feel like is actually secretly added, and they don't say anything about it. And they just let people discover it for themselves. I remember there was some really big change that went completely unnoticed during a snapshot a few years ago. And I remember noticing it like right away. Oh, there's a skeleton somewhere. Oh, I left my horse. Whoops. That's not good. And I remember discovering the change they made, and I can't remember what it is right now, but I know it was something. I don't know why I can't think of it, but... Oh, there's houses here I haven't checked. As you can tell, my attention is very, very sharp here by the fact that I haven't once... I wasn't even doing that for a joke, just losing attention. That was just my attention span. There's a good grindstone. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, there's a... I have no idea what the change was, so I have no way to really prove that I found it, or that it even exists, but I thought it did. I don't know where, or what it is, but I've lost that train of thought. Ooh, a cat. Too bad I don't have all the fish that I've been fishing. I haven't been over here. I haven't gone this far out because I always get lost in forests, which means I'm probably going to get lost in this forest here. Ooh, another cat. I want to collect all of the cats eventually. See, that's about the height of what the old mountains used to be. And this is just normal generation now. Interesting. That's like, ooh, that could be like a waterfall situation, and that kind of looks like a yin-yang. Interesting. So that is to the east of home. So if I get lost, head west. Oh, there's more jungle. I have not seen this much jungle in any seed. And I used to hate jungles because it was always the laggiest biome because of all the vines, I guess. and all the extra leaves, and if you break any tree, then you have all of the different block updates for each of the vines per second or whatever that would have to go off instead of like oak biomes or whatever, oak forests, where it's just like 20 leaves that have to despawn. Interesting, and of course I leave my home at night. Oh, I almost thought that was a gray horse. I would have been so excited. I like the solid colored horses, and I like the ones with the swooshes on them. And I do like the white on the legs. I do not know horse biology, so I might be messing up terms there. And I have tried getting crits by jumping a horse and then landing a hit, but I don't think it does what you think it would. Unless you think it wouldn't work, in which case you are right. Ooh, what's that? I want to see that. That's exciting. Oh, is that calcite? Or is that diorite? Oh, and there's... Oh, it's dripstone too. Interesting. That's an interesting cave. I will potentially see that at some point. Oh, is that a mesa? Interesting. I've heard these guys look so much better now, because... Or, sorry, not mesa, Badlands. I always call it a mesa though. Or I'll just call it the Grand Canyon biome because that's what it really is. Ooh, oh, it's a small one. Oh, okay. So here's an example of where my world gen ends and where the new world gen begins. Ooh, another village, and it's not too far away. Unless I'm actually getting far away, in which case, whoops. Interesting. Oh wow, that's made some interesting looking uh, terrain there. So this is, I believe, the old generation because that's why it's a sheer cliff. And I think that this generation is only unique to the snapshot that I made. Ooh, that I made the world on. Okay, I think there's water. Please be water, please be water, please be water. Oh boy, how close was that? Okay, it wasn't as close as I was thinking. Okay, that's fun. So that's... I almost don't want to mine the ores just because that looks so cool. Just having the flat surface. Oh wow, that... Now that looks nice. I almost want to just customize the entire thing, make it not just be a stone slab, add little jutting parts out and make it just be a massive palace or whatever. Man, that's cool. Oh, what was I? Oh, I was... Yeah, I get distracted. I was heading over to grab some dripstone before I left. This won't be painful, I hope. This is how I had to cross that river at home. And I'd have to do this every single time I crossed the river, and this was a good hour or two that I struggled with that for a while. So I guess I only really need one, but I'll just grab a few just to start a little farm in case I ever need these. You know, it would help if I emptied my inventory some. What shall I drop? Put you in the offhand. And I guess, yeah, drop the sticks, because that's, I think, one of, no, I could drop those. So you might be thinking, why not drop these 4 cut copper? That's literally like half of a copper block, or why throw away, or why not throw away 7 copper? Oh wait, yeah, it is renewable. I was about to After all of that, I was gonna say, well, it's not renewable. Ooh, that's some nice looking terrain there. The way how it just cuts off there. And I believe this must have just been a cave before. But it created this really cool looking... Hey, that's a face. That's straight up... Is that the Amazon logo? But also like, there's an eye, it's blushing with its two cheeks, or maybe those are its eyes. Then it looks angry. And then that's obviously the mouth. And then over there, there's a sad face. That's interesting. I could dress those up and make them look like actual faces for anyone who can't see the face. And I might move that eyeball down, and fix it up a bit. I don't have a name for any of my animals yet. I have 3 parrots and 2, or not 2 horses. I have a horse and a donkey, and as soon as I get a carrot, I'm making a mule. Ooh, copper. I really love mining copper. It is so satisfying. It rewards you with so much ore, even though it doesn't give you XP for the ore. The ore almost has no use, but it is really fun to mine. Just because it is a good building block. And you can multiply the building block over and over. I shall drop a single acacia slab, or block. I guess I'm making raw copper blocks. Oh, that did not save space at all. So now if I pick this up... Oh no. I guess I'm dropping the orange dye. I guess I don't really need much of it. Maybe I will use the dirt. Horse, where'd you go? Ooh, I love it when it just goes and goes and goes. Did I lose my horse? Horse, where'd you go? Or did I leave him all the way back there? I'm gonna have to go back, watch the footage, and then see me have... I must have left him back here, I guess. No, I don't think so. Oh, horse, where'd you go? I thought I left my horse here. Did it die? There'd be a saddle on the ground if it died. Did it? Wouldn't it? Oh, shoot. Well, I'm gonna have to keep looking for it, because that's a saddle. I do have other horses that I could tame, but this guy could jump and run. I don't think he can fit in there. Definitely can't fit in there. It's probably somewhere obvious, and I'm just not seeing it. Oh, horse. Huh. Well, that's exciting. There's horses over there, but I don't have my saddle. Oh boy. Oh boy. Nope. Nope, nope. I'm noping out of that. Oh, wait. Are you not taking fire damage because you're on snow? Is that the thing? Or was it just not light enough for the skeleton? Okay, so horse is lost, I believe. I don't think it'll despawn though. Hopefully. Yeah, he's got a saddle and he's tamed. So he can't despawn that I know of. But that does suck to lose a saddle. Wow, this cave. I'm loving this. I like how just massive it is. So my horse is gone. Man, that's not fun. I still have a saddle though, so that's good at least. I really have no idea what happened to my horse. Did it take damage on the dripstone? But if it died on the dripstone, it would drop the saddle, I would think. Huh. Well, I guess I'm gonna go on foot, find that village, see if they have another saddle, and carrots. That's the main thing I'm looking for. It's in Oak Village, so it looks like there would be carrots and potatoes. Oops. I used to think strafe jumps were impossible, and even the ones where you go around a block, like you jump from this block, there's nothing there, and then you land on that block. I can sometimes do those, but I used to think those were completely impossible. Let me try to find one somewhere, and then I'm gonna mess it up and then fall off the edge. Okay, so the way how I learned it from Captain Sparkles is you get, so then your hitbox can just barely fit there, and there's really no risk here. I would just fall into water. And you do that, and you do that, but you land is the main thing. My head is going a little crazy right now, but I'm gonna keep doing this. I guess that did. I did not think this would have a shear edge as well. Wow. I mean, it makes it convenient for mining ores, I guess. And wow. I mean, that's not like the biggest cave I've seen, but like compared to the 5 block wide, or I guess maybe 15 block wide would be the biggest prior to this, but that's even just this chunk here would be bigger than the biggest cave. Interesting. There's a cow. So that tells me if I head towards the center of this, I'll eventually find home. Ooh, spruce. And I thought I saw an oak village over here. Or plains village, I should say. But there's savanna plains, and that's the red village. I kind of like how it just cuts off there in such a straight line too. I think I'm gonna grab some saplings if I can. And sorry if my cat is able to be heard. She's kind of going crazy, running around the house, yelling really loud and weird. She does that sometimes. Oh, there's a sapling. I really could use like 4 of them. There goes 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's all I need. Spruce is my favorite wood. Birch is my second favorite. And it would have to go between oak and dark oak for third. Or I guess they'll just be tied for third. I thought I saw a village. Maybe it's on top of the hill. Oh, there's a word for this that I can't remember. There's like the edge lands, the borderlands. What was that called? I never saw it myself, but I've just seen enough videos of it. Am I seriously just climbing up the side. So then I won't be able to climb up. I guess I could climb up there and here. I thought I saw a village up here. I guess I should have brought the donkey, but also if the donkey despawned, that would have been sad. Because the donkey, I can always find another horse in any of these biomes, but donkeys are, I believe, rarer. And hopefully I won't die from this. I just love all the new generation. Like that's I guess they'd call that a hill now. That would be bigger than the old mountains. I'm still waiting until I find a mega mountain. I'm gonna definitely explore that, or at least go around it and take screenshots of it. Oh, I do kind of need dandelions to make more orange dye, but also I have enough sheep to cover up. I can just keep breeding them for more orange. And orange isn't even like a color that I would typically use. Oh, that was embarrassing. Yeah, I don't really use orange all that often. I don't know why. It's just one of those colors that, yeah, it looks good to most people, but I just don't want it in my builds. And I've been trying to reach out and add more color to my builds and not just have it be like mostly stone or mostly wood, or just stone and wood. Okay, I must be near home now. But I somehow missed that village. And I don't know where it was. I like how those biomes blend in. It goes from the taiga there, and then it eases in to the forest. That's a whole lot of woods, though. If I ever need a ton of spruce wood, I would not find it there. That's the joke, just because the 2x2 trees are so much quicker. Interesting. So I'm basically just taking a tour of the edge of the land. I do believe I've got a path that leads from here to home, because I was exploring this way the other day. Oop. And if not, if I head that way enough, I will find home. So now I've got melons, and I've got... Oh yeah, that really is a bummer, not finding that village. It must be back there. And losing the horse, that's also really bad. And losing the saddle along with the horse. Man, I love this world generation now. It looks so cool. And it makes me think this biome isn't even supposed to be here anymore if you get that sheer cutoff. So this, if I load up the same seed in this snapshot, I wonder what would happen and what it would look like and how different it would be. Like obviously everything beyond the border would be the same. This appears to be near home. Yeah, there's my path. So it goes from somewhere yonder. And I just basically lit it up and broke bamboo when I could. Oh, guess I'm bringing some home with me. Gotta restock the fuel anyways. It's amazing how quickly you can run out of bamboo. Oh, I thought I saw another parrot. I've got a blue one and 2 red ones. I really love the dark blue one, but I only have the light blue. Oh, I went off from my path. My path is this way. And over there, that's the ocean that I was talking about at the very start of the episode, which I might head over there next once I empty my inventory. I might even start sorting stuff again. I have plants sorted and the ores. I don't think anyone, no matter how messy their sorting system is, doesn't have those separated. And I sometimes have sorting systems, I sometimes don't. It really depends on how much energy I have in that day and whether I want to use that energy to make, or to sort, or if I want to use the good energy on the game. Oh, my horse might have done one of those glitches where it turns invisible and then you hit save and quit and then you come back and then it just appears. It could be something like that. I accidentally moved a little bit and now my cat is thinking it's food time. Hello there. 8 durability. Well, 8 durability will work. No ender pearl yet. I've killed... How many have I killed? 3. Oh, I've only killed 3 then. I guess that's about what you'd expect. It's a 50-50 drop, I believe. I really should put trapdoors on that. Do I have trapdoors? Not seeing any. Then the question is, what trapdoors do I use? I've got birch there. I've got jungle as the windows, which I really like these because it feels like it's closed in a little bit and then it's got the roundness to it. I've got some up there. I really want to put parrots in every window here. And I tried to make it functional and also look good at the same time, which is why as you look around, like there's a desk here that has a flower on it, but then there's the stone cutter and all that. And every barrel here could be used as storage, but there's my materials, my fish. I used a Luck of the Sea 3 fishing rod. Took it down to 1 durability. Took a lure down to 1 durability. The only good thing I found, I think I found a tripwire. And there's also a jungle temple that way, I believe. In some direction there is one. And my cat has decided to stand right next to me and meow as loud as she can, so sorry about that. She gets a lot of attention and a lot of food, but she always wants more. Okay, so now I know that I've got spruce. Do I not have any oak saplings? I know for sure I've got oak saplings, right? Oh, yeah, duh, right there. Okay, so oak, birch, acacia, jungle, and dark oak is literally... You can see the red mushroom out there. I haven't made a telescope yet, but I haven't found any... Have I found any of this? I don't think I have. I've definitely got enough copper for it. And I've got a lightning rod up on the roof up there. Yeah, so I think I've given a pretty good update of what has changed. Oh yeah, I never went to the house, so I guess we're going there next. I've also made a sugarcane farm, which I started from 1 single sugarcane and it's been growing since. I made this pond and that's where I was fishing. And I believe this goes up to 24, which I have 24 levels, which would be a good idea to use some of those. And I'm just gonna dump randomly into this chest all the things that I have, and then put that right back. And this is how I sort things. No, I actually do sort things sometimes. Like, that's all my fishing stuff. And I found a lily pad from fishing, which I know is like, it's really not that rare, but I really like when I find one. Even though believe it is in the category of junk. As far as fishing loot goes, I need an axe. And sticks. I believe I already had sticks in my inventory. Okay. Put that back. And put the melons away. Okay, so the house over here, which was originally my main plan for this video, was to just finish this on camera. So I have this like deck looking structure that that wasn't here, I made that. And also I need to add some more acacia slabs there. And luckily you can just, if you're being chased by mobs, you can just crouch under there to escape. But also, this is not lit up, so mobs will be in here anyways. And this is perfectly centered, and I wanted the build to have some symmetry to it, but not like a crazy amount. The floor matches, but I wanted it to look sort of modern, and I've never tried gradients at all, or yeah, I guess I haven't really done palettes that have color in it. Like this is all orange. Maybe I should change the wood on the outside to acacia as well. That might be a good idea. Unless this does look good. I kind of like how the oak looks, because it kind of gives you a little bit of that house with a little bit of the thing down there that I live in under that ledge. And I can have all of my equipment and such up there, and then I can do whatever I want here. This could be my new enchantment location. Once I get, well, I do have Silk Touch. That was the other thing that I found in the chest that I found the saddle in the village over there. I found Silk Touch and a saddle in one chest, and it was amazing. I didn't find any other good loot out of the village chest, but that was still a really good find. So I'm not sure what I want to put here in these gaps. Oh yeah, I was thinking orange wool, but I need to bring sheep closer. Or just dye a bunch of white wool orange, which I could do since roses are infinitely farmable. Oh, here's the jungle temple that I looted. And I think I actually did solve the puzzle. Which I know it must be like a simple, easy puzzle to solve, but what I did was I basically just broke that wall and then watched what the levers did until I figured it out. And of course, part of the loot is bamboo, which I know that makes sense in terms of it's a jungle. Yeah, bamboo would have fallen in there eventually, but it's a little bit of what I'd call boring loot, I guess. I have lost which way the ocean is. I believe it's this way then. Yeah, there's water. And I think I even left a boat out here. And you see that sheer drop off? Well, I guess it's not really as high as the other one that I found. Oh, there's my cross to show where I landed and where I came from. That is the Ocean Monument, which for the longest time I called it a sea temple. There's my boat that I would be using. And there is snow out here. I might grab enough to make a snow farm with, but I don't have a pumpkin yet, so that might not really be productive. I might as well just go over here and see what's new. I guess I could go farther to the left or the right or wherever. So yeah, there's the Ocean Monument. And that used to be, I assume, in Underwater City. Well, like, obviously it's an underwater city, but I believe it used to be under there somewhere. And then the new generation just kind of shoved it up. I think the terrain can change, but the structures just get moved or wrapped around like the monument was. And usually in Worlds, I do not venture this far early in the game when I've only got iron gear, which I don't even have iron pants on. I forgot to add those. I think I died with them, and then I just forgot to put them back on. I really like being able to see this far away. So this is where the new generation starts. Oh, and that must be the sheer edge there. So what do we have? Ooh, a portal. And it's a mega portal. And last time I looted one of these, I accidentally used a stone pickaxe. Ouch. What do we have? I mean, that's not really helpful, but I wish that was a normal carrot and not just a golden carrot. So basically take literally everything except for vanishing. And yes, I do have keep inventory on now. Or, sorry, keep inventory is off. If I die, I lose everything. Oh, I forgot to change the difficulty. Oops. I had it on hard, and then I just kept dying until I could get armor. And I believe I turned it off while I was streaming, or not streaming, recording. It was either episode 2 or 3. I guess you'll find out, or you already know at this point. If you've made it to episode 4, I assume you've at least seen part of episode 1 to 3. Unless it's one of the cases where you get recommended the video to watch that is later into a series than where you are, which happens to me a lot. I'll be watching a series that I really enjoy, and I'll watch it episode by episode, and then if I'm not in the actual playlist, it will randomly play like 8 episodes ahead, and I don't realize it because I'm listening to it in the background, usually. I'm really liking the terrain. And also, the ocean kind of feels like it's deeper, even though it really isn't all that much deeper, I think. And jungles, man, they look good now. I really love that it's like almost completely bamboo jungle, too. And it's right out of spawn. Oh, why don't I put those guys on? Now I can go to the nether, which I might in fact be. Is that a good aquifer? An aquifer with a massive, massive stalagmite. I can hear a cave in there, but I don't really want to dig underwater to find it. That was like parkour level 1 that I just messed up. Did I take my, yeah, I grabbed my boat. I'm basically just gonna follow, oh wait, where am I? That's the sheer cliff, almost this way. At least that's what I'm hoping. Well, there's a river here. And since rivers are now useful, I will vote on it, I guess. Unless it ends like right here. I really like rivers now. I would always try to give them a shot and just go for it, write it out. And you'd always have to make a canal to make a river keep going. I'm gonna place a torch here just to make it ever so slightly easier to see. You know what, I might as well just make a trail. I'm not using coal to smelt things anyway, so I can just do whatever. I might start making biofuel, or I should say kelp blocks. I've always wanted to make a biofuel reactor, which I could make in creative just to show the concept. Oh, I forgot, that's the main part of hard mode is to get enchanted bows. But luckily the super overpowered enchantments are rare and far between. So I need to make some walls around there, or like dirt cliffs. And I might as well light up under my build, which is something I literally never do. And I really want to make the lighting inside the house look really nice. Like I've got some temporary lighting just to make it not spawn monsters, which I could just add 4 torches to the corners. And that might actually be enough. Let's see, light level. There's the plant. I really need to learn how to read the screen better. Plant light, okay, there we go, 15. Wait, this is 15, 15, 15, 15. Oh, is it counting as split by being underneath? 15, 14, wait, why is it all 15? Oh, I'm looking, that's sky. Okay, ignore what I was saying. I was reading the, where is it? I already lost it. I was reading this, not that. That's what I should be reading. Okay, so that's 765. 4, 3, 3. Okay, that's the darkest block. And I believe it has to be 0. It's either 1 or 0. To spawn mobs. And that would mean 1. Interesting. Oh, not 1. So I guess. There we go. Just basically hitting every post with a torch. I didn't mean besides the post, but that works too. And I guess 2 there to replicate what the other side is. I really should make a roof. I do technically have a roof, and that kind of feels a little cozy there. I really love rain. And if I had a hammock like right here, and it was just raining, that would be really nice, especially if it's daytime. Night rain, you kind of need to be inside for it to be enjoyable, unless you've got like a 2-story balcony that has a bit of a roof covering it. That would be like the perfect place to be in the rain, especially if the rain is like hitting the roof and making kind of like a wave that just flows right over you. It doesn't hit you at all. That's like that's the dream, man. That's my dream, at least. And there's my original copper, which has not oxidized as much as the stuff I had just placed. And as you most likely no. This is where I lost my blue parrot to a creeper. I thought there's no mobs here. I should be safe to do my outro on this branch. And then I got blown up. And I think no, my parrot survived that. He was like around the corner on a branch where he didn't get affected, I don't think. So yeah, I think that might be all that I have for today. This is a glitch, a bug that I reported, and I learned that it's not just me that has it, so I'm not crazy at least. And it actually regrows. If I break that, that doesn't break. Because there's a phantom block up there, or some sort of glitch that allows that to grow, and just to prove it, I'll take it even higher. I think you can bone wall, right? Can you? Oh, I guess you can't. Yeah, you can't. I thought that was added, but I guess not. Yeah, that will eventually grow. But yeah, it was really cool to see that they are very active about bugs. Yeah, so I think that's all that I've got for today. I found this is the OG red. This is red number 2. I don't really have actual names for them yet. Blue boy lives down there somewhere, who I will actually go down and pick up right now, I guess. And luckily, oh boy, I was about to say I'm getting really good at not dying. And that's going to be fun to go grab that. I was really wanting to just do a quick drop down, grab my bird, walk up my staircase, do my outro, and call it a day. But things don't always go as planned. And when skeletons try to shoot you while you're trying to grab your stuff that you dropped. Where was it? This was it. Hopefully I didn't lose too awful much. Not. That matters, right? What else did I lose? Okay, full set of armor. I think I lost a shovel. And some melons. Oh, there it is. Oh, I guess I have. Oh, there's my shovel. And there's the melon. And there's the axolotls. Hello there, little boy. Or I guess you're a little girl, because you're the white and pink one. And this fish still lives here, so yeah, this is my other parrot. Wow, I really do not have like anything down here anymore. Yeah, so this is the design I'm going with the outside floor, and I kind of like that. I don't know why, but these squares and those bricks just somehow go together. Oh, it's a baby axolotl. I guess it'll grow up down here. Oh, there's that parrot. And luckily, this staircase has had 0 casualties. Now, I have died multiple times when I haven't used it, but I have not died falling off of it yet, and now I'm going to jinx it and I'm going to fall off after I've said that. Or not. There you go, Karma. I'm going to get killed by something else after I've said that. That was like the one reason I watched My Name is Earl, just to see all the little muffins that happens. Come on, bird, get out of the way. Where you at? Are you on my shoulder? Where you at? I hear you. Are you outside? Do you need to go a little bit more this way? Oh, you're just gonna fly over the house. Now you're on my shoulder. And you shall get a special window right above my head. Ooh, good, good. You are my favorite bird ever. You are the best mob ever. Can you sit, please? Oh, okay, it was just lagging. You were the best bird. You just went exactly where I wanted you to go. Good bird. I think that one also did that same thing. This guy I had to push in there though. That's my new favorite bird. Okay, so I think that shall be outro time. And why not do the outro where the intro was, right? Oh, I think you can even see if I angle this just right. That's kind of flat under there. It's just a flat slab. Oh, that's the angle. Okay, so this has been episode 4 of my long-term world. And sorry my outros and intros are not really fully made yet, but I am Captain Dude Man. I hope you enjoyed this video. It has been roughly an hour or so since this one started, and I hope to see you in the next one. If you enjoy it, that is. Do not watch it if you do not enjoy it, and do not feel obligated to watch it, then it is not an obligation at all. It is only up to you. Anyways, thank you for watching again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Whoops. Okay, you didn't see that, right? Usually I just click this as quick as I can, but I might as well just keep that going a bit. And